Hello everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is Haute Mode, and today on Haute Mode we are going to be talking about Ezra Miller. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, the style icon that emerged out of 2018 as the scathing red carpet renegade, Ezra Miller literally fucking did that. During the promotion of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Crimes of Grindelwald, Ezra Miller, who stars in the movie, unleashed a surprising cacophony of amazing looks that crossed not only gender, but also class. It was so unexpected and it took the internet and fashion by storm, and it's pretty important that we talk about it. But before we get any further into the video, if you guys are looking for a channel that talks about fashion in the most fun, sassy, bitchy, analytical way, this is it. So you go down below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications. I mean, like, what do you have to lose? You're already here. Also, if you guys want to see more from me, you can follow me on Twitter at Haute Mode as well as on Instagram. And if anybody's inquiring where my cute little maroon t-shirt is from, it is actually secondhand à percer. So let's get right into some of these Ezra looks. We're going to be doing it chronologically. So we're going to be starting with the first thing that we saw this year in 2018 that really gave us any inkling that Ezra was about to do that. And it was actually the cover of Gay Times magazine with his bandmates from Sons of an Illustrious Father. The cover dropped and Ezra was wearing multiple looks by the brand Nicholas K, which, if you guys didn't know, is a women's wear brand. There is another military green look that Ezra wore that's by Nicholas K, but I think it's more important that we talk about that tiger print trench coat because it's pretty good. I mean, it's unassuming, it seems like it's something you could wear every day, and it's like a chic tiger print. And who doesn't want a chic tiger print? I mean, normally tiger prints like that, like orange, like Halloween orange, and black, and you're like, okay, like that's a lot. Like, you know, you gotta save that for a once a month moment. But not this one. This one's like a light cream beige and black. And you're like, okay, like I could wear this out, like I could make this happen. So I love that coat, I think it's really beautiful, and I've kind of discovered Nicholas K as a brand and I'm obsessed with it because of Ezra Miller, so thank you. Next, we're gonna be talking about when Ezra really popped up in the news for his crazy and over-the-top outfit choices. It was actually during San Diego Comic-Con, doing press for Fantastic Beasts, that Ezra actually showed up to the event dressed as Toadette from the Mario universe. And the internet fucking went wild. Like, they went off. They're like, oh my god, this is so me. I've never identified with something more. I love Ezra Miller. He is me. Like, yeah. I was not that concerned with Ezra because I saw it and I was like, okay. I was more concerned with whether or not Zoe Kravitz's pants were Prada. Apparently they were. And apparently I was looking at the wrong thing the whole time because Ezra seemed to be really where it was at. This also really seems to be the first time we see Ezra really dedicated to serving you an over-the-top look, whether it's costumes or high fashion. Next, Sons of an Illustrious Father was shot for Dazed and Confused magazine. And Ezra had this striking headshot where he's wearing a Calvin Klein 205 West 39th NYC shirt. And honestly, it was iconic. Iconic. It's a combination of j'adore and iconic. I know, I penned it myself. Iconic. Can you use it in a sentence? Wow, Ezra Miller wearing Calvin Klein is fucking iconic. So yes, the high-end version of Calvin Klein designed by Raf Simons made its debut on Ezra, and honestly, like, Calvin Klein should be sending him shmoney because he looked amazing. He was really selling the Calvin Klein cowboy work shirt in a way that like nobody else really had. Yeah, like you've seen it out and about on people and it's like kind of underwhelming, but like that headshot in black and white was so wonderful. The lapels really pop because they're so dark. It's like buttoned all the way up. It's like conservative. It's like, oh my god, I could maybe wear this to like a funeral. Like it was good. It was like very good. The next look though is the one that really set Ezra on fire. Like people were really like, what? Ezra rolled up to the Paris premiere of Fantastic Beasts in a head-to-toe monastic black puffer jacket / dress. And the collective internet fashion world looked around and was like, I'm sorry, did we all take LSD simultaneously and are tripping fucking balls together? Are you seeing this? It was like fucking nuts when when the photos dropped, everybody was just kind of like, what? But like in a good way. The ensemble was one of the looks from Moncler's Genius line. Now, if you guys don't know about the Genius line by Moncler, essentially Moncler has reached out to multiple, I was gonna say well-respected, but they're not all well-respected, but hot names in the fashion industry. So you have people like Craig Green, Simone Rocha, Norkai Ninomiya, and then also like Palm Angels and like other shit I don't care about. It essentially is their takes on Moncler's fabrics and ethos, but like make it high fashion. Now, the look was not designed by any of the designers I just talked about, but instead it was designed by Pierpaolo Piccioli, who is the creative director of Valentino, who, I don't know if you know, we stan. Pierpaolo is Italian and used Renaissance paintings as the inspiration. His love of the Madonna and bold color combinations helped him to execute these looks, which are pretty much the closest we will ever get to haute couture ski wear. And the look doesn't just have a deeper meaning for Pierpaolo, it also had a very deep meaning for Ezra, as he has been physically assaulted multiple times for his choice of clothing. Ezra said in an interview with ES magazine that they couldn't figure out if I was a boy or girl, and they thought that it was hilarious and also despicable. I've been physically attacked in public for wearing short floral overalls. So not only does it represent a breaking of gender binary and gender stereotypes, but it also confronts the idea of what a man can wear. The idea of men wearing women's clothing is something that is very, very new to the fashion industry. And so far, you've only seen drag queens like Miss Fame, Violet Chachki, and Aquaria being deemed acceptable to wear high-end brands like Prada or Marc Jacobs. So to see a brand like Moncler, who recognizes that somebody identifies as queer and allows them to fluidly move between their men's and women's clothing, was something really, really nice and amazing and new to see. And now I'm like, go Moncler, go Moncler, Next, we're going to be talking about Ezra's GQ cover that dropped, and it continued to defy what fashion and fashion publishing knew and deemed acceptable. Ezra wore McQueen, another tiger coat which, like, we stan, and a sequin blazer underneath. And it was all topped off, well, I guess I should probably say bottomed off, with a sheer turtleneck by Hermes. And like, I want a sheer turtleneck by Hermes. Fuck the Birkin, fuck the Kelly, I just want the sheer turtleneck, bitch. In reality, those three elements of the look provide a mixture of femininity and masculinity that feels really natural and expressive without having to be this like over-the-top attraction and big ordeal. But I will say that a black dress shoe does not do the look justice. I'm expressing a personal gripe with fashion here, but I hate that you can't find a cute heel in a size 9.5 or 42 for the Europeans in the room, or above, anywhere. And I'm not talking about like a Louboutin pump. I'm talking about like a chic boot or like a chic heel or like a chic sandal. Like, why can't I just get a cute fucking boot with a heel in a size 10? Like, it's really rude. And every time I'm like, oh my God, those shoes are so cute. Size 41 and below. And I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna like cut off the top of my toe like one of the people from Cinderella to fit my foot in the shoe. I like my big toe decently. Just make the shoe sizes bigger, please. There were some other looks from the shoot though that I was like standing. I mean, the pink crushed velvet full glove turtleneck from Balenciaga was amazing and I loved it. And I also like really want the Eckhaus Latta jeans. Like, this is what an editorial for men's is supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be interesting, it's supposed to be like good, it's supposed to be like hot. And like, honestly, if people are like, oh, it's too feminine, like, fuck you, you don't know what femininity is, bitch. Interesting clothing does not equal femininity. And the last look, while we're on it, is great. I will say that it is a sartorial eyesore. But a ribbed maxi dress with brown brogues is certainly a way to stick it to the patriarchy. The only thing the patriarchy hates more than men dressed in pretty women's clothes is men dressed in ugly women's clothes. And that's the fucking tea. Moving on, the world was once again shooketh when Ezra Miller showed up to the Fantastic Beasts premiere in London in Givenchy Haute Couture. Now some might say, well, Luke, who cares, because Givenchy has shown Haute Couture for both men and women under the creative direction of Claire White Keller. And I would say, yes, dear know-it-all viewer, you are so right. But Ezra was in fact actually not wearing Givenchy Haute Couture men's, which the concept of Haute Couture men's is a really foreign one that like we don't even see that often. So like it's far-fetched to begin with. But this bitch rolled up in Givenchy Haute Couture women's from fall 2018. Okay? And you know what? Don't get it twisted because I'm living for the look, but like there was a better feather look that you could have wore. I preferred this one. I think it was chicer. I think it was more interesting. I think the architecture was great. And it had Claire's little signature neckline moment as well. Like that's what we're here for. Like I get it, you want to wear the women's Givenchy Haute Couture. So do I, but like make sure that you're serving the look. Okay? But when I saw the images, I was in complete and utter shock. Like, I literally was like, what is happening? Haute couture, if you guys don't know, in fashion is like sacred. It's honestly like if you were to like punch a baby calf in India. Like, that's like how serious and severe the penalties for fucking with haute couture are. And I know that like I probably am slandering the name of haute couture by calling my YouTube channel Haute La Mode, but it's different, okay? It's just different. And from what I know of fashion, it would never let its definition of a man wear haute couture. Like, fashion people would literally kill for haute couture, they would die for haute couture, they would like give up their own spirits, souls, and bodies to resurrect haute couture. I was still really confused by this whole Ezra Miller in Givenchy women's haute couture. So I DM'd a friend who works at Givenchy PR, and I was like, oh my god, girl, like how the hell did you let a man wear Givenchy haute couture? And he literally responded, ha ha ha, they just do. And I was like, okay, cool. I feel like I was so shocked by like that response too, but honestly, I feel like that's the response we want for like gender neutral fashion. Anytime, like girl, if I want to wear a beautiful Max Mara teddy coat, nobody should be questioning me on it, okay? Just let me live my life. That's all I want. Don't be judgmental. Unless it doesn't look good on me, that's when you're judgmental, but like not about, you know, me wanting to wear women's clothes. You know? I just love that with this red carpet look, it seems like we're kind of doing away with the binary of gender in the fashion industry. And honestly, if that happens, it's over for y'all bitches. Like, it's done. Cause like mama's coming through. She's gonna be serving you looks every single day of the week. 24/7, 365. You're toast. You're toast. You're just done. It's over. You're canceled. Bye. Thank you. Next. Moving on, the final step of our Ezra Miller tour ends with a look at his Playboy magazine cover. Now, considering Playboy is a magazine that helped to create one of the ideal femininities that is associated with women, it's very interesting that after Hugh Hefner's passing, they essentially just like broke down the construct of what femininity has to be. I mean, like, girl, between the tights and the iconic bunny ears, like, shit's a moment. Shit's really cute. Like, shit's really like, oh, okay, she came that way? Okay. I will say one thing. There aren't a lot of fashion credits. We can't really figure out a whole lot, but like, girl, I mean, I do love that, like, one leg over the other leg pose. I was like, snatched. My soul was snatched. And I mean, like, I do love the little light pink tulle moment as well. I will say though, Ezra, honey, wash your feet, because that shit's fucking gross. And with that, that is the end of the video. I mean, in conclusion, Ezra Miller literally just like changed the game, and 2018 is ending. Ezra Miller owned it. And I'm really excited for what 2019 is about to hold, because I feel like this is a no holds bar situation, and It's about to get fucking crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. Please tell me what your favorite Ezra Miller look was, because like, you know mama wants to know. You know she wants to know. So again, I thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next video, and TTYL.